My dear child, I want you to pause and absorb this profound truth. My love for you is priceless beyond measure, an endless reservoir of compassion that never runs dry. Each day, you wake up under the shelter of my affection, and I draw near, whispering, I am with you always. Behold the immeasurable gift I gave when I took on human flesh. I willingly went through the furnace of pain, ridicule, and death. I did this not because you deserved it, but because I longed for you to truly know me. Think of that moment on the cross, your name engraved on my heart, as I paid the ultimate price for your freedom. My sacrificial act is a radiant display of how extravagantly I love you. A love more valuable than any treasure this world could ever offer. My child, let this fill your heart. You are immeasurably rich in me. Even if you have little in earthly terms, you possess an eternal fortune. My love sparkles inside you like a priceless jewel, transforming every corner of your life. You are far wealthier than the most successful billionaire because no amount of money can buy the security, hope, and peace that my love provides. I long for you to walk confidently along your life's path, head held high, knowing that my everlasting favor accompanies you every step of the journey. When the storm winds blow and doubts begin to whisper lies into your mind, remember that my covenant of love stands firm, much like the foundation of a mighty fortress that no storm can shake. Celebrate my love in your daily routines, in the small sacred moments as well as the grand and glorious ones. Let your soul sing with gratitude, for my kindness is even more certain than the sunrise. Just as the dawn faithfully greets the horizon, my love greets you each morning with promise and possibility. It never changes, never fades, never abandons you. Allow the wonder of this truth to spark new life within you. Let joy rise in your heart like a song that cannot be contained. Picture it spilling over into every area of your life, blessing friends, family, and even strangers. As you experience my unfailing love, you become a conduit, an overflowing vessel, ready to pour compassion into weary souls around you. Embrace the path I have laid out for you, walking hand in hand with me. You are wrapped in my affection, sustained by my strength, and guided by my wisdom. Let each step you take be filled with purpose, fueled by the confidence that you belong to me. Together, we will climb mountains of possibility and tread through valleys of testing. In every landscape, whether bathed in sunlight or shadowed by trials, my love stands as your constant companion. This day and every day, remember, my priceless, unfailing love is the foundation on which you stand. Bask in it, rejoice in it, and watch it transform the way you see the world. Be at peace, my beloved, for I have chosen you and called you by name. And wherever you go, I will be there, your eternal source of love, hope, and unshakable joy. I am the one who shelters you under my mighty wings, the everlasting God who never grows weary. I see every burden you carry and stand ready, day and night, to be your refuge and strength. My presence is a constant shield in times of trouble, and I long for you to cling to me instead of being frightened by the world's turmoil. Yes, the news and countless voices around you often highlight terror, chaos, and dire predictions. They feed you stories of danger that stir up anxiety and fear in your heart. My child, remember, I am the Lord over all that exists. Nothing escapes my notice, and nothing is too great for my power. Do not let your mind be trapped by hopelessness. My perfect love is stronger than any force that would try to shake your courage. Each day, I pour out my grace in countless places. Acts of healing, moments of divine protection, and blessings that burst out like sunlight after a storm. Many pass by these miracles without even a second glance. But as you draw closer to me, I help you see wonder in the smallest details. The softness of a breeze, the warmth of the sun, the sudden rise of hope in a weary heart. These gentle whispers of my presence bring joy, peace, and renewed faith. Take hold of the truth that I am with you right now. Let this truth move in your heart like a holy fire, reminding you that I have the power to still the storms around you. Do not shrink back when difficulties loom. Instead, trust that I go before you, preparing a path filled with purpose and promise. Rejoice in the knowledge that I have an endless supply of strength and grace, enough for every moment of your life. And now, open your eyes to see the colors of my love, and open your ears to hear my voice of reassurance. Do not hesitate to share what you see and hear with a world longing for hope. Let your life become a beacon, lighting up the darkness and echoing my eternal message. I am here, always ready to rescue. I am the refuge and strength you can rely on. I am the one who formed you and breathed life into your spirit. I have placed in you all that you need to conquer obstacles and fulfill the dreams I've planted in your heart. Even now, I am preparing your soul and heart so that you may stand triumphant. Each moment you spend in my presence shapes your character, making your faith stronger than steel. Draw near and listen carefully, for I am sharing with you treasures of truth that few are willing to receive. I have chosen you not because you are flawless, but because I see the greatness hidden beneath your fears. I am pouring my courage into you so that you might be braver than anyone around you, strong enough to stand when others fall, secure enough to press on when others retreat. Imagine yourself like a fortified wall, impenetrable to the fiercest attacks. No enemy, no opposition, not even an army of thousands shall overcome you. My power within you is unshakable. Let me share a secret with you. My love for you is so deep and relentless that it can move mountains of doubt in your life. Most people go their entire lives without truly understanding this powerful love. But I long for you to know it intimately. Guard this secret in your heart. Treasure it, for it holds the key to unlocking greater faith and steadfast hope. I have come to you today to remind you of this truth. You are destined for victory, and nothing can steal the inheritance I have set aside for you. In my name, you have the authority to call forth miracles, to see dreams turn into tangible realities, and to walk a path of unshakable confidence. Declare aloud what you believe, so that the powers and rulers in the spiritual realm hear your conviction. Shout with me now. I am not weak, I am strong, I am wise and brave. I am ready to overcome every problem, situation, and conflict that I face today, so it shall be. When challenges come, do not flinch. When critics roar, do not crumble in fear. Know that I have fitted you with armor of faith and placed in your hands the sword of truth. You're set for victory, poised for triumph, and you will see your hopes come to life. Yes, I call you to be a warrior of faith, one who will not back down when the battle intensifies. You may feel your heart pounding in the face of adversity, but remember that I am right beside you, whispering courage into your soul. Believe in my power, for I never lose a battle. I stand in the midst of your struggles, shielding you from discouragement and renewing your strength day after day. Look to me when doubt tries to invade your mind, and I will offer my hand to pull you to higher ground. My child, do not underestimate who you are becoming. You are growing into a vessel of hope for this world. Whenever you feel small or uncertain, recall my promise. I will come to you daily, reminding you of who you are in my eyes. An overcomer, a bright flame fueled by my spirit. The winds of opposition may blow, but my word stands firm, and I will continue to speak life into you. I speak blessings, not emptiness. I talk of miracles, redemption, healing, and restoration, never nonsense or fruitless pursuits. My gifts to you are purposeful, designed to shape your destiny and unlock your fullest potential. Administer them wisely, for when you handle my gifts with faithfulness and gratitude, I will pour out even more. I know what you need, and I am eager to supply beyond all you can imagine. Let my words take root in your heart, like seeds planted in fertile soil. With time, they will bear fruit, a harvest of resilience, wisdom, and unshakable faith. Already you are seeing buds of hope break through the ground of your circumstances. Are you feeling stronger? Do you sense that shift inside you? That is my spirit at work, transforming you from the inside out. So lift your voice, proclaim these truths, and walk boldly into every new day with my courage empowering you. Let each sunrise remind you of my presence, each sunset of my faithful care. I am the one who loves you without limit, the one who equips you for every challenge, the one who calls you by name. Step into this calling, to live fearlessly, to dream boundlessly, and to shine like a beacon of my goodness in a darkening world. Be at peace, for I am with you in every trial. Stand tall, for my strength courses through your spirit. Remain hopeful, for I am the author of miracles. This is my covenant with you. I will never stop reminding you of your worth, your purpose, and the greatness I have placed within your soul. I am the one who called you before you even drew your first breath. My eyes have always been upon you, watching your growth and the unfolding of your story. I see the champion within you, longing to shine for my glory. If you choose loyalty and step out in faith, brave and dedicated to walking in my ways, I will use you to deliver my miracles to the nations. Through your hands and prayers, the sick will be healed, the hungry will be fed, and hearts weighed down by suffering will be lifted up into hope. Even your own family will experience this outpouring of my power, stepping into supernatural encounters and sharing testimonies of wonders they could never have imagined. This is the grace I promise to those who truly love me, who do not hide behind excuses but offer me their unshakable trust. Listen closely to what I say. You may think you're wandering or uncertain, but you're neither lost nor confused. I have come personally to take you by the hand, leading you into a realm where great miracles become a daily reality. Believe that your own sons and daughters will see visions, glimpses of heaven's plan, and your elders will dream dreams filled with new purpose and direction. Open your spiritual eyes, for I long to reveal mysteries hidden from the unseeing. If you reach out to me in heartfelt prayer, calling my name with sincerity, I will unveil truths that few discover. But do not neglect the simple acts of devotion. Kneel down at dawn or before you sleep, and pour out your soul to me. Resist the temptation to quit, For as you persevere in prayer, I will meet you step by step, answering and guiding you onward. As I pour blessings into your life, I also look for gratitude to arise in your heart. Rejoice in the gifts I give, but also find joy when I withhold something you asked for, knowing I always have greater plans far beyond your current understanding. Let me see that trust growing inside you, confidence that my plans for your future are good, filled with life, hope, and promise. When you finish hearing these words, take a moment to write down what you are thankful for. If your mind draws a blank, recall those miraculous moments of rescue that were once tucked away in the corners of your memory, times you knew my hand intervened and changed the course of your situation. Remember how I rescued you, comforted you, and provided for you, even when you had strayed. Revisit these moments of my kindness and let them rekindle your thankfulness. Speak with me now from the depth of your heart. Thank you, beloved God, for all your blessings. Write it, declare it. Let the power of gratitude flow through your spirit until every doubt is chased away. Feel how courage rises within you, renewing your strength, washing away fears and uncertainties. I care about every detail of your life. I desire to see you grow and prosper. I long for your soul to stand firm in unshakable faith, your heart resting in the assurance of my love. My child, I yearn to embrace you and speak intimately to your spirit. I want your ears tuned to my voice and your eyes open to the marvelous things I am doing around you. In this place of safety, within my love, you will find a security that no storm can destroy. I invite you now to lean on me, to let my presence overshadow every worry and calm every storm of the heart. Hold fast to the promise I make to you. When you act with unwavering loyalty and faith, miracles are set in motion, destinies are reshaped, and testimonies burst forth like streams in a dry land. Walk boldly in this calling I have placed upon you. Trust me in every circumstance, both in the simplest tasks and the grandest undertakings, for I am the source of all good things. And always remember, I am with you, and I will never abandon the ones who trust in my name. Each day may bring new challenges, unknown faces, or unforeseen obstacles, but do not be afraid. I stand with you at every sunrise, every midday moment, every twilight, and even in the darkest hours of night. My mercy and compassion arrive fresh with each new dawn, encircling you like a mighty shield. Even if storms rage or battles intensify, I promise you this: I will cover you with my power and fill you with my glory. You are not alone, you never will be. My child, I marvel at the way your faith has matured. Where once you trembled, you now stand firm, confident in my presence. This change is not a small thing. It is a beautiful witness to others of what I can do within a willing heart. You have grown stronger, bolder, and more certain of my promises. Today I tell you, this is only the beginning. I am lifting you to new heights, guiding you to a higher plane of victory and purpose. Feel that courageous fire in your spirit. No trial before you can triumph over my power within you. Do not allow your present circumstances to frighten you. I created you for greatness, as an eagle made to soar above the clouds. Look beyond the horizon, and you will see the destiny I have prepared. Even now, I am dispatching a host of angels to wage war on your behalf, to open doors that appear locked, and to chase away every plan of the enemy. Your adversaries will scatter, uncertain and enraged, because they cannot stand in the presence of my radiant glory. Take heart, and be strong, my beloved. You are a warrior, a champion, and a survivor of 1,000 battles. Your life story is being transformed each day by your trust in me. I have chosen you with an everlasting love, not simply to bless you, but also to demonstrate my power to those around you. Through your life, others will witness miracles that only I can perform. Miracles of healing, of provision, of hope. Your family too is under my watchful care. I will fill them with courage, joy, and renewed purpose, calling each one to stand firm in faith. Allow this divine strength to flood your heart. Let it ignite your passion to serve, to fight for what is good and just, and to love with unyielding devotion. I delight in your attitude of worship and surrender. You have placed me first in your life, and your faithfulness has come before me like a sweet fragrance. Anticipate a downpour of blessings, some you have dared to dream of, and others you have not even imagined. Open wide your heart to receive all that I long to give, and know that I find great joy in your prayers, your songs of praise, and your simple moments of thanksgiving. When you lift your voice to tell me you love me, it moves my heart deeply. I see your sincerity. I know it is real because your actions line up with your words. With every step of trust, every decision to honor me, you show the world that I am Lord of your life. You show that you depend on me more than anything else. So, my beloved, keep walking this path of faith. Keep choosing gratitude and hope. Watch how I'll use your life to testify of my boundless grace. In the midst of the storms, hold tight to my promises. In the face of discouragement, remember my nearness. Even in your greatest battles, sense the countless angels I have stationed around you, ready to minister strength and courage to your spirit. Today, let your heart rise with renewed determination. Sing praises to me. Declare your victory, for I have already prepared the way before you. The angels of heaven are cheering, and I, your Father, am smiling upon you. Stay close to me, abide in my presence, and you will soon see that nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against you when you remain in my love. I am forever faithful, and I am forever with you, my child. As you pour your heart out in prayer, I will pour my grace upon you like a warm river of peace, refreshing and renewing your soul. It is here, in these moments with me, that I strengthen you, reveal my love, and guide you by the hand toward a life of promise and hope. Understand this. I desire to make you shine in the midst of adversity. By my power, you will stand tall when others feel overwhelmed. When circumstances seem harsh, like fiery trials in deep waters, I will be right beside you. Not a single wave or flame can destroy you, because my protection surrounds you. This is the faithful promise I give to those who call me their God without shame, and lean on me as their Lord. You are my precious child, yes, my daughter, my son, and I delight in watching your faith grow day by day. Feel the joy of knowing that you can approach me with confidence, asking for whatever you need. Rest in the knowledge that I hear every prayer, whether spoken through tears or lifted high in worship. If my answer does not come instantly, do not lose heart. Keep waiting, for I am always at work behind the scenes. In my perfect timing, I will bring forth what is best for your family, your future, and your soul. Take a step closer and experience my grace in all its fullness. Bask in my mercy. Let my glory wash over you like gentle sunlight breaking through the clouds. Even if, in the midst of your busy life, You only pause for a brief moment of prayer. Your soul will sense my nearness. My presence will flood your heart with a comfort that no storm can shake, and my spirit will strengthen every hidden corner of your being. I know that you face many problems, but in each one, I shape you into someone stronger than you ever thought possible. Trials will come. There is no avoiding them. But your faith in me gives you the boldness to face every battle head-on. You do not need to be afraid of your struggles. Lift up your eyes to my promises and let them anchor your heart. Look at all the times I have stood by you, especially when you felt weakest or alone. Remember how I carried you through heartbreak, replacing your sorrow with joy. I have never turned away from you, not once. If you diligently seek me each day, if you slip away into a quiet room to speak with me, if you pour out your heart in worship, you will discover my power in a new and profound way. Bow your heart before me in sincere prayer, and I will lift you to higher ground. I will whisper ideas that break through your confusion. I will open doors that seemed forever locked. I will place a fresh fire inside you, empowering you to stand firm when all else seems to crumble. So come, draw near to me with confidence, and let your soul drink deeply from my love. Lay down your cares at my feet. The more you seek me, the more you will see my hand shaping your destiny. Remember that even a single moment of genuine devotion moves my heart. I cherish your praise. I treasure your trust. And each time you tell me, I love you, Lord, my heart overflows with delight. My child, nothing slips past my watchful gaze. When you choose to hand over your future and your plans into my care, the very courts of heaven erupt with joy. In that precious act of trust, I mobilize my angels, thousands upon thousands, to stand guard over your life. Understand this. Your battles will not be won by mere human strength or intellect, but by my spirit and limitless power. I promise that you will emerge victorious, because I lift up those I love and pour out my blessing upon those who dare to believe in me wholeheartedly. However, not everyone receives these blessings. There are hearts that close themselves to my truth, minds that cling to doubt and negativity rather than embracing hope. There are those who refuse to accept my word, treating it as if it were irrelevant or powerless. They do not realize how desperately I long to reach them, to heal their wounds, to fill their emptiness with my saving love. Yet my promises belong to the brave at heart, to those who look beyond what is visible and trust that I, the living God, am at work. If you will open your heart wide, if you will step forward in faith, you will find I have already prepared oceans of grace and abundance for you. I invite you to bring me every prayer, every plea, especially in your most desperate moments. Bring your heart's burdens to my feet. Watch how swiftly I will open prison doors, pull you out of the pit of discouragement, and wrap you in a garment of strength and renewed hope. Fear not the tests or trials that cross your path. Even if people walk away or doors slam shut or you lose something you once valued, know that you remain safe under my protective wings. You are alive, and my love surrounds you. I am holding you close, right where you need to be, so that you may receive healing deep within your soul. Feel my comforting touch, and be filled with the power of my Holy Spirit. Yes, I know well the wounds you carry. My heart's desire is for you to enjoy peace that transcends all understanding. In your daily tasks, you need not fear or panic, for you are deeply cherished by your Heavenly Father. These changes you see around you, those events that seem sudden or puzzling, are my mighty hand at work. I am clearing the road ahead, uprooting toxic influences, removing barriers to your growth, and distancing anyone who would harm your spirit or steal your joy. Child, be assured that every plan I have for you is crafted with your best in mind. My child, do not shrink back or hide in fear of what tomorrow might bring. Do not close your mouth in silence or hesitate to act when I have called you to move forward. Keep praying, keep giving thanks, for I am your rock and your refuge. I invite you to stand boldly in the light of my presence, unafraid of any earthly threat, and especially unafraid of me, for I love you deeply and long to draw you ever closer. Remember that I, the Lord of all creation, am able to perform majestic miracles. My power is not bound by time, space, or human limitations. I can wipe away your past mistakes and craft a future brimming with hope and promise. Let me show you what my sacrifice truly means. When I gave my life on the cross, I willingly took upon myself every punishment you would ever face. I did it because my love for you is boundless. My heart aches for you, to fully grasp that every lash, every wound I bore, was so you could be free from guilt and shame. Why should you continue under the weight of mistakes already nailed to the cross? I'm here to lift that burden so you no longer feel overwhelmed by regrets. I have for you an inheritance, joy, peace, and the certainty of belonging to my family. I have planted you in a place of abundant love, where you can flourish under my watchful care. Whether the sun is high in the sky or dark clouds loom overhead, whether the nights are cold or days are scorching, I remain your shelter and steady guide. Feel my hand uprooting that persistent loneliness you have carried, that hollow ache in your soul that tells you something bad is always waiting around the corner. Even if you have been betrayed, left in tears, or felt the sting of broken trust, my glory surrounds you right now. I come gently, speaking comfort to your heart, erasing every wounded memory and brushing off the dust of disappointment. Take hold of my hand and rise to a future infused with my power. Do not waste tears on those who fail to value you. My child, do not give the sacred place in your heart to people who only sow pain. If they choose to leave, let them go with grace. If they want to return, pause and seek my guidance before opening the door. Not everyone who stretches out open arms is genuine. Some hearts remain tangled in self-interest or false intentions. I do not want you living in isolation, forever guarded against love. But I do want you to be wise. Give me room to move in your life. Do not rush my timing or demand that I produce answers at once. Let me lead you along the best path, for I see the end from the beginning. When tears threaten to spill because people have betrayed your trust, remember who you are and whose you are. Cherish your worth, for I created you with intention and care. Let me guide your heart gently, as a dove leading its young to safety. Guard your spirit as you would a priceless treasure, never throwing away the dreams I have sown in you. I'm like a loving parent who shelters you from the storms of this world. Just as a dove shields its chicks from cold winds and pouring rain, so do I wrap you in my embrace. The day will come when you and I stand face to face, and you will understand the greater reasons behind every trial you have faced. That day is not yet here, though. For now, I desire you to taste a piece of heaven on earth, a sweetness, a holy tenderness, an unshakable love that outshines 1,000 suns, enveloping you in a glow of divine light. I long to bless you, to pour my love upon you and to protect you. Believe my promises and let me act on your behalf. Place your life fully in my hands. Stop clutching so tightly to your fears or assumptions, and allow me to rearrange the people and circumstances around you. It was never my plan for you to walk a lonely path, weighed down by worry and uncertainty. I do not want your heart racing at the thought of potential harm. I never intended for you to live paralyzed by the possibility of losing something or someone. Learn to rest in me. Do not be afraid of any person, nor cling desperately to material possessions. Your life itself is a priceless gift, and as long as you draw breath, hope remains alive. If you will nurture your faith, miraculous doors will fling open before you, doors no human hand can shut. Think of my people of old. When the Israelites stood before the Red Sea, it was not their own ingenuity that parted the waters, but my Spirit. In the same way, I will carve out pathways where you see none. When David faced Goliath, victory was not found in his own strength, but in the faith he placed in me. Look at your own life. Have I not delivered you from dangers in the past? Have I not shown you my goodness in surprising ways? Let these memories bolster your courage. The same power that saved and guided those who trusted me throughout history is available for you right now. Live your days in worship and gratitude. Do not hide from me behind a veil of shame or doubt. Offer up your hopes and dreams in prayer, trusting that I delight in hearing your voice. Pour out your worries at my feet. Nothing is too small or too great for me to handle. Every time you approach me in sincerity, your spirit connects with my heart. In those moments, peace greater than words can express will seep into the cracks of your soul. You will feel the warmth of my presence, a quiet reassurance that whispers, I am here and I am enough. When loneliness tries to creep back in, remember my promise. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You do not walk alone, for my spirit guides your steps. Listen for my voice in the stillness. Let me clarify the confusion and hush the storms in your mind. Even when you face conflict or heartbreak, hold tight to my word. Through scripture and the gentle counsel of my spirit, I will remind you of your identity in me, beloved, chosen, secure. And what about your future? Take heart, for I am already there, preparing blessings, smoothing rough paths, and orchestrating divine connections at the perfect time. No season is wasted when you walk in step with me. Even in the desert, I cause springs of hope to burst forth. Even in the valley of tears, I offer streams of comfort. Let this knowledge empower you to let go of old fears, old regrets, and old hurt. Step boldly into the new beginnings I have laid out. Keep your heart open to the wonders I can do, for I specialize in making the impossible possible. Speak my name with reverence, pray with expectation, and love with abandon. Yes, love even those who have wounded you, for forgiveness sets you free more than it exonerates them. This is a holy journey, one that shapes you in ways you cannot see in the moment. Embrace each day with trust, and watch how my hand weaves every thread of your story into a tapestry of redemption. Stand firm in the knowledge that your worth is not defined by your past, your possessions, or other people's opinions. It is defined by the fact that I, the Almighty Creator of the cosmos, call you mine. I gave my very life that you might live in abundant freedom, free from fear, guilt, and any sense that you are not enough. You are precious to me, my beloved child. Let that truth sink deep into your spirit. Take my hand and walk forward in confidence, knowing that my love will never abandon you. And as you continue your journey, fix your eyes on the horizon of hope I have set before you, trusting that my plans for you are indeed good, full of a future and a hope that will not be cut off. My love for you and for your family is immeasurable, deeper than the oceans and higher than the stars. Today, I urge you, go to each member of your family, place your hands gently on their shoulders, look into their eyes and say, God says He loves you, and I love you too. Allow tears to flow if they must. Do not hide your emotions, for this is a sacred moment. Even now, I am releasing a wave of restoration over your home, a holy visitation that will mend broken hearts, renew spirits, and awaken new hope in every room. Do you feel it stirring? This atmosphere of healing and supernatural grace is descending upon you. You have only to open your hands and receive. Indeed, I ask you to come back tomorrow, to sit at my feet once again. In those moments, I will pour fresh peace into your soul, reminding you that my arms are always open, waiting to wrap you in comfort. Even now I see the concerns you carry, the silent cries of your mind. My ear is not deaf to your unspoken words. I hear even the groanings of your heart, the questions that swirl in your thoughts like restless winds. Be assured, every petition you offer, even in your most desperate moments, rises to my throne as a fragrant prayer. I hold them all in my hands, and my spirit rushes to your aid. Those situations we spoke about, yes, you and I know them well, are already being shaped by my power. I will resolve them in such a way that everything turns in your favor. Believe it, my child. I have never left your side, and you will see my goodness shine through. Consider the matter already done. My authority knows no bounds, and my love for you has no limit. Now do not hesitate to come near me again today. While you might think you have already told me all that weighs on your heart, I invite you to pour out your soul once more. Life continually changes, and the bond between us grows stronger when you remember me in every season, especially the joyful ones. Do not imagine that there comes a moment when you no longer need me, when your dreams are all fulfilled, and nothing else needs to be said. I want to be part of your laughter as much as your tears. It is in that unity, sharing both triumph and trial, that our friendship flourishes. When the bright days of success or celebration come, do not drift away in self-reliance, forgetting the one who carried you through the darkest storms. If you distance yourself from me, your soul will feel an emptiness no worldly pleasure can fill. A chill will settle into your spirit, leaving you longing for warmth you once knew so intimately. I will keep knocking on the door of your heart, even if you try to block me out. My love chases after you. My hands remain extended toward you, refusing to let go. There is nothing you can do, no place you can wander, that will stop me from pursuing you with everlasting devotion. Listen closely to these words, spoken gently yet firmly from the depths of my affection for you. Let them serve as a loving warning, a compass pointing you back to communion with me. Do not cease praying. Do not lose that tender yearning to feel my nearness. Watch how my protection surrounds you like a shield in battle, and how my blessings pour out over your life like rain in a desert. I long for you to know beyond any doubt that you are cherished by me, your Creator, and by those whom I bring into your life for good. My child, my friend, this love I offer is not momentary or fragile. It is mighty and eternal. It can break strongholds of sorrow and defeat. It can heal wounds once thought impossible to repair, and it can breathe new joy into the corners of your heart that have been silent for too long. Trust that my plans are wise and my answers sure, though they may not come in the time or manner you expect. Remember, I see the tapestry of eternity while you see only a single thread. Have faith that I weave everything together for a masterpiece that reveals my grace. Now pause and take a deep breath. Sense my spirit, gentle as a breeze yet powerful as a mighty wind, whispering that I am near. Close your eyes if you must, and let your heart soften. Think of every situation that troubles you, your family's well-being, your deepest dreams, your private worries. Surrender them into my care. I am capable of miracles beyond your imagining. Do not limit me with your doubts or insecurities. Then, after you have offered up your concerns, lift your head. Seek my face in gratitude for what I have already done, and for what I'm about to do. Know that I delight in your voice, your questions, your praises, and even your tears. Nothing is wasted in my presence. Go forward now, and do that simple yet life-changing act. Tell your loved ones that I cherish them profoundly. Release any fear that might try to hold you back. Let your tears of love wash away old pains and grudges. This is how miracles begin, in small acts of obedience fueled by genuine love. Return to me every day, and let us share your joys, your sorrows, and every ordinary moment in between. As you do, watch how I move. Watch how heaven's healing touches your relationships, your dreams, and even those hidden corners of your heart you barely dare to acknowledge. Believe firmly that I will never abandon you. Keep yourself anchored in my truth, and you will discover that no storm can capsize your faith when your hope is in me. Do not punish yourself when you stumble, for I am not seeking a reason to condemn you. Even before the day of your birth, I knew every dream in your heart, every strength, every vulnerability, and yet I claimed you as my own. I do not turn away in anger when you slip. When guilt weighs you down or when fear tells you to run from me, remember that I am the one who welcomes you with open arms. Who else will you trust with your tears, your brokenness, and your hopes? The world might say it cares for you, but it can betray you in a moment. I, however, remain steadfast, patiently waiting for you to come back each time you wander, each time you feel lost or alone. Even when you try to distance yourself from my love, my spirit pursues you. I do not wait for you to fail, nor do I hide my face when you falter. Instead, I guide you back to that quiet river of refreshment, the living water that brings you peace and restores your soul. Never forget this truth. In your worst seasons of despair, in your darkest nights, my affection for you remains an unbreakable anchor. I stand ready to pull you out of the pit, fill your heart with renewed meaning, and revive the passion you thought was lost. When discouragement threatens to consume you, I come with the gentle touch of my grace, reminding you that you are not alone, that you are cradled in the arms of the Almighty. Believe these words as you read them. You are forever loved, forever protected. This truth is constant, unchanging throughout all eternity. Even when you look around and see chaos or distress, I urge you to still your heart, to calm the torrent of anxious thoughts. I'm at work in your situation even now. I bring the weary ones into my rest, the fearful ones into my fortress. Let my peace settle into your heart until it outshines any darkness that tries to unsettle you. You have no need to be alarmed or to give in to despair, for I am the Lord who transforms every crisis into an opportunity for breakthrough. Have you ever received bad news and felt your heart sink, paralyzed by fear of what might happen next? You need not tremble. I am stronger than any circumstance that dares confront you. If confusion clouds your mind, pause and let me bring clarity. When emotions spiral, there is a risk of choosing a path you will later regret. But if you trust me and hold fast to my word, I will open new doors of provision and blessing. I specialize in turning lack into abundance, problems into platforms for miracles. Look around with eyes of faith, for the answer you seek is already near, like a gift waiting on the threshold of your life. Soon I will whisper my will to your spirit, shedding light on the solution that you have been yearning for. Do not allow the weight of loneliness to smother your hope. Do not drown in regrets about your past or anxieties about tomorrow. When you feel the shadows closing in, remember that I am the light you can run to. Each day is a fresh invitation to rely on my power and my promise. Let your soul rest in the security of my love, stronger than mountains, more certain than the sunrise. My dear child, you are not an afterthought nor a mistake. You are my treasured creation, designed with purpose and destined for good things. When disappointment comes, when friends fade away, or when your plans crumble, recognize that I am still leading you to better paths. Just as a shepherd guides his sheep, I guide you to greener pastures where your spirit can flourish. Yes, the storms of life will come, but I remain the same, holding you through every gust of wind and every driving rain. Come back to me daily. Seek me in quiet prayer, in moments of silent surrender. Lay your burdens at my feet, and let hope take the place of dread. Allow my spirit to echo within your heart, reminding you that you are never alone. I delight in hearing your voice, in seeing your desire to know me more deeply. Do not let yesterday's failures color the brightness of tomorrow's promise. Instead, let my grace wash over your mistakes and my mercy renew your resolve. Even when your eyes are clouded by tears, lift them to meet mine. You will see only compassion and longing there, never wrath or rejection. Take courage, for my desire is always to draw you near, healing the wounds you hide, mending the fractures beneath your smile, and anchoring you when the world feels shaky. As you rest in my unfailing love, watch how fear dissolves and trust blossoms. Watch how worry melts away and hope reignites. Yes, you belong to me. You always have and always will. So step forward with confidence, knowing that my power is enough to carry you through every valley and lead you up every mountain. When your soul grows weary, lean on my everlasting strength. I care for you more deeply than you can ever comprehend. Let these words sink into your spirit, bringing the rest and reassurance you desperately need. And so I say again, let my embrace be your refuge. Surrender your burdens here, release your anxieties, and find delight in my presence. For I am the one who calms the storm, who holds you in the midst of chaos, and who has promised that nothing will separate you from my love. Allow my voice to guide your steps. Trust in the purpose I have written over your life, and above all, know that you are loved, deeply, passionately, eternally. Child, listen carefully. Amid mounting expenses, unexpected demands, and responsibilities that seem impossible to fulfill, I have already prepared a path of victory for you. My promise stands as an anchor, giving you peace and certainty that you will move forward and conquer every difficulty. When I give my command, miracles cannot be restrained. My authority knows no limits, and my spoken word carries unstoppable power. But I need your cooperation, your hope, your surrender, your faithfulness. I long to see you boldly declare, with your own words and in your heart, my God will always be the best solution and the only right way out of any conflict in my life. Let it ring loudly in your spirit. I believe and trust. I will not fear. I will not give up. Even if my strength feels small, I will kneel before my God, so that he may fill me with fresh power. So I ask you now, do you truly love me, my child? Let the answer bloom within your soul, strong and unwavering. Whatever anguish or anxiety lingers in your heart, hand it over to me. Do not lose composure. Do not collapse under fear, for I am by your side to uplift you. Take hold of the new mercy I am pouring into your life today. It is like a precious gift, a shield of protection, and a fountain of peace for your mind, spirit, and entire household. In my presence you will find reconciliation and healing for damaged relationships, refreshment for your mind and body, and the perfect peace that guards your heart from every storm. I have already proclaimed victory over sickness, need, and lack. Rise in the confidence I give you. Proclaim my truths and watch as they transform your reality. Come closer now. Rest your head on my shoulder for just a moment. I am your God, the one who cherishes you like a precious jewel, the one who cradles you when tears flow and your thoughts spin in confusion. I know that fear and sadness can strike unexpectedly, even upon waking in the morning. Sometimes you feel an emptiness inside, a thirst that nothing in this world can quench. But I am the living water, the refreshment your soul longs for. As you drink from my river, you will feel my presence washing away the dread, the heaviness, and the worries that haunt you. In their place will grow a quiet assurance, a confidence that you are deeply loved, seen, and understood. I want you to believe this with all your heart. My love for you is not fleeting or conditional. It is steadfast and unwavering, like a rock that cannot be moved by crashing waves. I also desire to see your soul truly rest, no longer weighed down by anxiety. Though the world might keep spinning with its endless demands and distractions, you and I can pause to share a sacred conversation. Tell me everything you are feeling, unfiltered. Lay bare your hurts, your dreams, your questions. Nothing you say will ever push me away or make me turn from you. I yearn for you to experience what it means to be fully known and still fully loved. When you rise from this holy pause in my presence, I want you to feel revived, re-energized, and brimming with an unshakable joy. There are so many forces trying to rob you of your passion, your hope, and your very desire to live fully. But I have never left you alone in the battle. Even now, my word stands as your mighty shield, my peace as your resting place, and my promises as a lamp lighting up your path. You are equipped with everything you need. to resist the storms that come against you. Yes, you will face struggles. Yes, people may disappoint you. Yes, you may find yourself questioning your strength. But remember this: in every valley, I walk beside you. In every darkness, my light shines brighter. In every question, my truth stands firm. Keep speaking out my word with faith. My word has the power to crumble mountains of doubt and breathe new life into deserts of despair. And each time you feel overwhelmed, you can lean into me, resting your head on my shoulder, allowing me to comfort you like a loving parent comforts a frightened child. Child, never lose sight of how deeply I treasure you. Know that I placed unique gifts and potential within you, shining like a hidden gem. Even if the world ignores or misunderstands you, I see you fully. I know your thoughts, your quirks, your frailties, and your strengths, and I am entirely devoted to you. When your tears come, let them fall in my presence, for I catch every one. When your laughter bursts forth, know that I celebrate with you. Let every heartbeat be a reminder that I am near, guiding and protecting you through every season of life. As you go forth from these moments we have shared, carry with you the certainty that your future is secure in my hands. I am the author of your story, weaving together all things for good in the tapestry of your life. Let hope stir within your heart, and let courage spark in your spirit. Stand firm against every whisper of hopelessness or anxiety. I, the Lord your God, declare that you will prevail, that your tomorrow is bright, and that no darkness can overtake the light I have placed within you. I am the one who fashioned you and breathed life into your very being. Here, in the radiance of my holy presence, a flame of everlasting love burns, powerful enough to burn away every trace of sin and impurity. This same divine spark was meant to blaze brightly in your heart. Yet, if you heed the voice of the enemy, allowing falsehoods and fear to lead you astray, the once luminous fire of your devotion will dwindle into mere embers. I plead with you, my child, do not let that happen. Shut the door against the hurt and rejection others have sown into your spirit. You have carried so much sorrow, so many tears shed over the ones who never thanked you, who turned their backs when you needed even a small token of appreciation. Remember, I see your efforts, and I have never lost sight of your weary soul. Yes, I recognize the heaviness in your heart. I, too, was forsaken by those I cherished and fed with my own hands. They fled, distancing themselves from me, refusing to acknowledge they ever knew me at all. But despite all your errors, I hold nothing against you. I must keep telling you, for your mind becomes muddled when problems swarm around you. I have not abandoned you. My love has never wavered. I have not overlooked your pain or forgotten the warmth we once shared. You are not delusional for having felt my touch, for I was indeed there, embracing you. You might think I am like the people who make hollow promises and walk away, leaving wounded hearts in their wake. They try to imprison you with guilt, making you believe you deserve the misfortunes that befall you. These voices, from individuals or your own past, would rather see you shackled, convinced that you bear the blame for failures that never truly belong to you. They amplify mistakes you never even committed, casting shadows over your worth. But child, hear my words. If you believe those who mock your integrity, you risk forfeiting the glorious future I have lovingly prepared for you. Cast off those chains of self-doubt. You have committed sins, Yes, we all have. But I, the God of endless mercy, have already washed them away. My sacrifice on the cross stands as a timeless promise of that forgiveness. I know your remorse is sincere, and you are no longer defined by your past. So cease tormenting yourself with guilt that has no claim on you anymore. You are precious to me. I laid down my life so you could stand tall, your head raised in confidence, liberated from shame. You are not what the world labels you. You are precisely what Ekal declare you to be. Fix your eyes on the identity I have bestowed upon you, beloved child and fearless warrior. Resist the condemning voices that repeat lies in your mind. You have been forged to triumph, to stride forth and claim victories, not to gather scraps of second-hand happiness tossed at your feet by those who seek to diminish you. Recognize that my plan for you goes far beyond merely surviving each day. You were shaped to stand victorious, walking boldly in the calling I have whispered into your heart from the very beginning. My love for you is vast, immeasurable, more potent than any criticism or betrayal could ever be. If you stumble, do not let shame corrode the flame in your soul. Should discouragement sink its claws into your mind, recall that I too bore betrayal and heartbreak. Yet out of that suffering rose a triumphant sacrifice for your sake. Do not equate my love with the fickle acceptance of those who walked away. I remain unchanging in my devotion, whether the world embraces you or turns its back. So stand tall. Reject the poisonous words that degrade your worth. Align your heart with the truth. You are marked by my favor. If you allow the false accusations of others to overshadow my promises, you hand them the victory I intended for you. And if you continue clinging to a past I have already redeemed, you rob yourself of the joy I long for you to experience. Let me breathe new life into you, restoring hope that once seemed distant. Here in my presence, open your heart anew. Let my eternal fire rekindle the embers of your trust, stirring it into a roaring blaze of faith and purpose. Forgive those who have wounded you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Press on toward the dreams I have planted within you since before your birth. You are destined for more than you dare to believe. And should the path grow dark, look to me. My light will illuminate every step you need to take. I love you, my child. You are mine, and I do not stand over you wielding a whip, waiting to strike when you slip up or feel discouraged. Those who say I punish you at every turn have allowed the enemy to twist their understanding. My desire is not to see you suffer, but to rescue you from darkness, to free you from anxiety and guilt. I know every worry weighing on your mind, and I invite you to surrender it all into my hands. Let me be the one who relieves your thirst and pours fresh hope into your spirit. Your tears will not remain tears. I will transform them into streams of joy that water your soul. Remember, I have loved you with a love that knows no end, and my mercy will accompany you all the days of your life. Rise again today with renewed courage. Each morning is a precious chance to leave yesterday's weariness behind. Those disappointments, frustrations, and clouds of hopelessness that tried to follow you. You need not drag them into this new day like chains around your ankles. Let them fade in the distance. Speak words of life over yourself. Do not declare defeat over your own destiny. Do not believe the enemy's lie that your future is doomed to mirror the hardships of your past. My child, I bore the weight of the cross for a divine purpose. The suffering I endured was no accident. It was part of a heavenly plan to set you free. There is a crown of everlasting life waiting for you. There is an abundant life here and now as well, ready to blossom if you align your thoughts with my promises, rather than the voices of despair. Perhaps you feel an emptiness so deep that you've whispered thoughts about wanting to die. But I proclaim to you, I am your life. I am your breath, your heartbeat, the one who fills every empty space with my grace. Let me show you what it means for old wounds to heal until they are scars of victory, for past regrets to transform into testimonies of my miraculous power. In that place where depression once ruled, I will sow a profound longing to live with joy and purpose. Let today be the day you choose to forgive yourself, acknowledging that I've already cast your sins far away. Embrace my invitation to start anew. We will walk step by step until you see the hope I've been holding out to you. That very issue gnawing at your mind, the one that steals your peace and keeps you awake at night. I have it safely in my hands. You need not wrestle with it alone. Believe in my words with every fiber of your being, for I am the God who neither lies nor fails. Commit your journey to me, every dream, every doubt, every decision, and watch how I order your steps. I will place before you opportunities that grow your soul and draw you closer to my heart. And rest assured, I will not permit anything to tear you away from my love. My child, lean into me and find solace. Picture yourself nestled under the shelter of my wings, where the storms of life can roar, but they cannot reach you. Breathe in the promise that I will never abandon you. Even when shadows loom and the road looks uncertain, when those voices resurface, whispering that you can't change or that you're unworthy of happiness, rebuke them with my truth. You are cherished, you are worthy, and I have made a way for you to thrive. This is your turning point, a sacred intersection where your faith in my plan replaces the burden of doubt. Do not think you must walk this path alone. I walk with you, carrying your heartaches, easing your pain, and celebrating every moment you trust in me a little more. The cross was heavy on my back, yet I carried it with determination and love. Let the memory of that sacrifice remind you of just how far I will go to save you from fear and desperation. So come, give me your sorrow and your joy, your failures and your triumphs, and let me mold them all into a glorious new beginning. My mercy is bigger than any regret, and my kindness reaches deeper than any wound. I am your God, the one who secures you in my everlasting arms and speaks life where you once saw only defeat. Step forward in confidence, for your future in me is brighter than you can imagine. And remember, you are mine, and I love you beyond measure. Amen.